Welcome back to one of the greatest maps of all time, Silver Ridge Peaks, and especially the fact that we can now use our new rifles here. I am pretty pumped. We're talking about the 22 Magnum and of course the 257 lever action rifle. All right, so I'm pretty sure there's a rare hen Merriam turkey right over here. Now I can't tell, it might just be a light brown. If that's the case, it's not necessarily rare, and in fact, now that there's two of them, it's for surely not rare. But I still want to take down one with a 22 Magnum. They're around 150 out, so pretty much we should be able to potentially even double up. Yep, we did. And I'm pretty sure there's also a nice gobbler right around here. All right, well now we got two turkeys down. They're not necessarily rare. They are light brown as you can see, but still, we're getting a good look at the penetration with a 22 Magnum and the 22 jacketed hollow point bullets. So that worked pretty good on that one there. And then this one here was another straight on right lung shot. Actually, this is quite interesting here because we took a straight on shot right through the wishbone and still connected on the lung. Typically, if you took a shot like that, it's gonna stop on the wishbone and you're not even gonna get a vital. Well, that's what I was hoping for. That right there is exactly what I was hoping for. However, I was also hoping the fact that we'd be able to be here on time to be able to... You gotta be kidding me. All he had to do was keep going straight. That's all he had to do. Instead, he cuts directly away from us. Just like that right there. We still don't have a shot. He's going directly away from us. All right, what I'm gonna do is mark where that guy just took off, because we could easily find another good one. Not necessarily that one. That's a somewhat of a decent one. And that one is definitely bigger. All right, here we go. This one's out here a good ways. In fact, we're talking about 315 yards. Not crazy far, but definitely a pretty good ways. So we'll keep an eye on him and see if we can't pull off a shot. Oh, if he stops there, we'll especially take a shot, but I'm not exactly sure if that's going to be the case here. All right, I saw him cutting through right about there, and there he is, right there. So we gotta hold it right for the spine and shoulder. Oh, that was perfect. What a shot. He's going down already right there. Whew. Wow. Well, we're definitely getting the hang of this rifle. I'll tell you what. Another good one there. A real good one, in fact. Oh, I think we definitely did. Oh my God, we went right through that tree and still smoked him. So let's jump on the ATV, fly over here and go grab both these pronghorn. I'm actually pretty excited because both of them are very nice. There's one laying right there and the other one is not too far away. In fact, they're both basically side by side. Here's this one laying right here. And it's going to be 89.80 gold. Got a double lung shot there at 286 yards to be exact. That's the one that we shot through the tree and we still connected on a double lung shot. Very, very nice. Then this one, I'm not exactly sure where he ran off to, but oh, he really was right around the corner. In fact, he's laying right here. This guy is the big one. Holy was he ever. 93.80 gold. And we got a 300-yard walking double lung shot right over the top of the heart. That was a 124-pound pronghorn buck. And at 93, he's not too far off from being a diamond. But even though that was a pretty big one, the one that we're going after now makes this thing look tiny. And it's a pretty good thing we marked it because now we know roughly exactly where they're gonna go, or at least where they last were, and then we can use that to be able to figure out exactly, or at least give us a rough estimate of basically where they're gonna head to next. All right, I believe these are the tracks right here from our pronghorn, at least one of them. Let's see. Yeah, pretty close. One of these should be it. Well, I went looking for our max weight pronghorn antelope track, and for some reason I couldn't seem to find his track anywhere. However, I did find something that's going to help us out pretty significantly. That is this track right here, which, though it's not the max weight track, it's a pronghorn buck track, and I think this pronghorn is in the same herd as our giant. So let's track this down and see where it leads us to. If anything, it's still going to lead us to a herd. Whether or not it's the big one or not, we don't know. Yep. Oh my God, there he is. Yep, I told you. I knew he was going to be there. We found the giant. And there he is right there. Oh, I can't see him though good enough for a shot. Not even close to good enough for a shot. But if we slide over a little more left here, we might come to an opening. I keep spotting him there. But man, I can't see him. Not even a little bit. Ooh, I can see him good now. I can see him real good now. Yeah, that's him. That is him. Now I'm out of breath, but at least we know which way he's facing and where to hold. We got him. We got him. But either way, it should be plenty good enough to get a vital hit, and it was. Yes. That's a nice vital hit right there. Really good sign. All right, so we watched him run off this way, and there's some more blood right there. Down to 25% health, and there's our pronghorn buck. Oh my God, there lays our giant. Let's take a look at the size of this thing. It's a 102.98. Holy, was that a massive pronghorn. So I thought our shot might have been a little bit high, but no, our shot was kind of perfect. He was quartered directly away from us. That's the one thing that I couldn't tell. I thought he was more broadside, and the fact that he was quartered so hard makes this rifle even more impressive, because 9 times out of 10, if you took a shot like that, you might just get a flesh wound. However, with this rifle, we connected on a lung, and even if we wouldn't have hit the lung, we were going straight for the neck, and that would have dropped it. Nonetheless, that is a massive, massive pronghorn buck. And to be able to take him down with the 257 lever action rifle, it's pretty awesome. I told you. I told you. Yep, he just called right there. Come on. Where is he? Because if we can see him, we can take the shot. Oh, right there. Oh my God, there he is. He's only 150 yards away. No way. Got him. We smoked him. He's not going anywhere. Oh, there's another one right there. Didn't see him though. There he goes. Another max weight gobbler. All right, we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Well, he should have been right here. Yep, right there. Right there. Big old max weight gobbler with a nice lung shot at 125 yards. 4.35. Big gold. Just missed the back of the heart. Well, that wasn't too difficult to find. We came around this ridge here and found our max weight gobbler right out there at 340 yards. But not only that, there's also a very nice pronghorn buck right there at 300. He's a gold potential as well. But I'd really like to be able to pull off a 330 yard shot on this gobbler. It's quite a ways out there. But we just smoked it. Let's freaking go. Oh my God, we got him. Wait. He's not going down like I thought he was gonna. All right, something tells me this is gonna be a little more tricky than I thought. Well, either way, we can still double up, huh? We can still double up. Woo! That pronghorn isn't going anywhere. Wow. What's weird though about that gobbler is it seemed like we connected pretty well. It seemed like if anything it might have been an intestine hit, but overall that's still a pretty good shot. At least plenty good enough to get a nice center shot. Well, one thing we know for sure is this guy did not go anywhere. It's going to be a 94.14 gold, and we made a straight hard shot at 293 yards. Very, very nice. All right, you know, there's a chance that we connected on that turkey as well. Yeah, there's blood right there. Ooh, it's looking pretty decent. Non-vital, yes, that's what I'm talking about. We got him. I figured we might have dropped just a tad low and hit far back, but plenty good enough to be able to take down this gobbler. Plenty good enough. And there's our gobbler. There is our gobbler. All right, let's take a look at that shot. It was a 339 yard intestine shot. We were literally almost perfect, but about a quarter inch too far back from getting a vital hit. Like I said, still good enough to take him down. And a 4.44, which was another massive gold Tom Turkey. All right, well, that was pretty cool. We made an awesome 320 yard intestine shot, which, yeah, you could argue and say we could have gotten a lung shot, but on a turkey, that's good enough to take him down. However, in this case here, we actually might be able to pull off a lung. This time we're looking at 350 yards. And there's a very nice gobbler right there. All right, that's our shot. That is our shot. Got him. Come on, tell me that was money. Yes, it was. What a shot. Watch this, watch this. 25%, 0%, flying, and going down right there. Yes, we got him. And the best part is, there's still a bunch of Mule down here in front of us that we haven't even got a chance to spot yet. But I want to mark that. And, well, I guess we're not missing out on much. Because there's that guy there and a couple of those over there. So yeah, not too much. Not too worried about that stuff there. There is a good buck. Still not that impressive at all. Ooh, there's a good buck. Still not that impressive. I mean, he's a 170 buck. Cool looking buck, but he's not what we're looking for. Holy, that shot was out there quite a ways. 350 yards with a 22 Magnum. That's not an easy shot. Definitely not an easy shot. And the fact that I think we might have actually gotten a lung makes me pretty pumped about that. All right, let's see if we can't find some blood from our gobbler. We got blood right over here. It's not the initial spot, but it looks pretty promising to me. Picked up a pronghorn over there. Let's actually go back here and see if we can't find the initial spot. Where the heck did we shoot this thing at? Way over here. Non-vital. We got another non-vital. Let's go. I said, if we get even a non-vital hit, it's going to take it down. But I thought this time we were going to connect on a lung. Well, I guess I was wrong, but still. That's a solid shot. Oh, hold up. He didn't go anywhere. He's already piled up right here. The last turkey went way further than this one. It said non-vital, but it's not a non-vital. That's a long shot. What the heck is this game smoking? Seriously. 350 yard long shot. Try and take away from our incredible shot there. My God, right in the dead center of the lung. Wow, what a shot. And what a giant turkey as well. He scored 4.43 gold. Man, I can't believe that it actually said we got a non-vital hit instead of a lung. Like, what the heck is that? I knew that was a good shot. Absolutely incredible lung shot at 350 yards. That gobbler didn't even see what was coming. Ooh, we just jumped up a huge muley. This thing wasn't a max weight muley, but he did have a pretty high estimate on the score. Oh, sometimes you get them and sometimes you don't. Oh my God, there's a giant buck. This thing's way bigger than the one that I saw before. Both these are. Oh my god, those are some pretty incredible bucks. Alright, now the next question is how in the heck are we supposed to pull off this shot? 370 yards across this lake with a 257 rifle. Oof. It's not going to be easy. Oh, there's the buck I was looking for. We could take a shot at this buck and it's not going to spook the other one. Ooh, smoked. That buck should be smoked. Yes, he is. Ooh, would you look at that? Our buck just turned broadside. At least one of them did. All right, we're looking at 380 yards. Oh my god, we almost got a hard shot. Almost got a hard shot. That thing is smoked. Down to 0%. And he's piling up right there. He is piling up. Oh, there goes the other giant. We may get a follow-up shot on him. Ooh, I wouldn't mind having a tree stand right here like I used to. Then we'd be able to see all the way across the lake there and go for the shot from right here. But since we don't, we're gonna have to slide over a little more, and he popped out a render. I figured that would happen. All right, for now, let's track down this buck. All right, let's take a look at this beautiful muley. And our shot connected at 233 yards, upper lung and front of the heart, 236.38 gold. Pretty cool split brows there. And now let's try and find this one. And now he's going to be in that tall grass. We're not even going to be able to see him. Oh, there's one of our bucks. That's a pretty sweet sight right there. And oh, there he is. Oh my god, that's a buck. That is a heck of a buck. Oh no, don't do it. I lost sight of him. Is that him? Oh, son of a... I don't know if a mountain lion just came out of nowhere or what happened. But that was not good. Where are they going though? Big Ram? Is that... Oh, that's him, that's him, that's him. Oh my god. We dropped him. No way! And I'm kind of freaking out right now. But if we did, he would have went down right there. Yes, we did. What? Took him on the run, running wide open, and we smoked him right when he came out of that grass. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, nice vital hit right there. That was an epic shot. A 263.98. And we got a running neck shot at 110 yards. Drilled him. Wow, what a rack. What a buck and what a rack. More so yet, what an incredible shot. I mean, I knew we had a good lead on him, but I didn't think we had a good enough lead to drop him on the spot like that. Holy. All right, now we got this buck down over here, which I saw him from afar. But now that I'm over closer, I don't know where he went. There he is. Piled up right here next to this birch tree. Ooh, this buck's even bigger. Oh my god, a 279.71 gold. Holy, a 380 yard double lung shot. Almost smoked him in the heart. But look at that rack. My god, is that an incredible buck. Holy, look at the stickers on that thing. Wow. Well, that goes to show you. There's nothing this 257 can't take down. Absolutely nothing. Even a massive 300-pound muley stands no chance. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.